Oh, you cut off Mr. Torg.
Time for a Dark Souls reference.
I only played Dark Souls 1. I think the Dark Souls games are kind of overrated. You don't have anything to say about that, or no? Or, I mean,
I feel like they were underrated at one point before they became overrated. I have Dark Souls 1 on the Switch. I gotta play it.
Do I have? Yeah, I do. Although I feel like I remember how we talked about it in a, like way back that Iridium guns don't actually set things on fire in terms of like the quests. Oh, never mind. I was wrong.
What?
I think your reload button's broken, Eddie.
When you have your reload button unbinded for Gage?
Do you actually?
Maybe. No, I don't. I thought about it before, though. Like the second fire.
In a burning ring of fire. I forget the fucking rest of that song. I haven't played Fallout New Vegas in goddamn forever.
What about Fallout in Vegas?
What was the song? A burning ring of fire or whatever. The one fucking song on the radio. It was like one of 3 songs or something.
Fallout New Vegas had a shit ton of songs. The song you're talking about is I want to set the world on fire.
No, that was one I mixed up.
I just want to start a flame in your heart. And that was in Fallout 3 and Fallout 4.
I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. I just remember there being like some songs that just were played every fucking time.
What, in New Vegas?
Yeah.
Well, there was only 2 stations.
I don't know. I played a lot of fucking Vegas. That's definitely the one game I think my team.
So like I said, there's 2 stations, and there's like actual songs. There's like 6 on one station. I think 5 on the other station. So there wasn't an extreme amount of variation.
Alright, I'm gonna just give this one to you. You see a powerful gun on the ground. Rick, roll to pick it up.
It says Moxie on it.
I got a 1.
A 1? That's a critical fail, otherwise known as a fumble.
What? How can you fail to pick up a gun?
It looks like the gun flies out of your hands into the distance.
Oh? Butterfingers? What?
That's the rules, Morty.
Calm down, baby. Just track the gun down and roll again.
Good one, babe.
This is literally what happens when I am DM for people and they're like roll shit. Like 1, please don't be mean. It's just like hee hee. You're about to get fucked. I do fun shit though.
I gotta figure out. I might have to ask my buddy what kind of character sheets him and his DM buddies, him as D&D buddies do.
Probably edition.
So I can eventually make all the characters. Like I said, my biggest problem with D&D is and this isn't like saying I hate D&D. It's me saying I fucking have a problem, and that's making character sheets. I have more fun making the character sheets than actually playing the characters.
It is because you don't actually sit down to like play the character.
True. I spend like fucking hours making the character, and then I'm just like, yeah, I have nobody to play with because I don't have friends.
Wow.
Okay,
I'll
I meant like up here. Fuck you, don't even.
Eddie will remember that.
Eddie will remember all the horrible things I've said to him.
The souls. Holy crap, that was annoying. Thanks for your help. I died like 80 times trying to get through those traps. Look, you gotta be careful. The guy who killed me and stole my souls is still somewhere around here.
Oh my
Speaking
god.
of jackass, let me take him out, would you?
So stupid.
How about that creepy laugh, douche? Try stabbing me in the back while I drink from my flask now, jerkwad. Hey, thanks again. I got something for you.
Stop following me, bro. Back off.
It can be hard out here on Pandora. You better hold on to your humanity as best you can.
God.
Alright. Time to get the gun.
You find the gun again. Lilith, roll to pick it up.
1.
Oh, while picking up the gun, it accidentally slips from your hands again, but not before breaking all your fingers. Take, like, a lot of damage.
All right, this makes no sense.
Yeah, that was harsh.
Fight through it.
Wait, what the fuck happens if you're a one player? What the fuck? That's so stupid. Hold up. I need to look up statistics. I'm gonna assume they're rolling a d20.
1 out of 20. It's a d20. You have a 1 out of 20 chance of rolling a 1.
I'm gonna assume it's gonna do it one more time too. If it doesn't one more time, the odds of this is 0.0125%. If it does it a third time. I think I did my math right.
Do you have Catan? Settlers Catan?
Fuck, that's what I forgot last Friday. God damn it. No, I don't. I was gonna buy it last Friday because my fucking my local store had Catan and some of the expansions, and I was like, yes, I could finally own it because the store has not fucking had it in forever because someone bought them all last time.
My friend has Catan. It's fun.
Yeah, it's a really good basic game if you want to get into the whole deck building.
RTS.
I was gonna say deck building, but alright.
Deck building.
Yeah, you just am I thinking of a different one? Because Catan was the one.
Settlers of Catan.
Yeah.
The board game.
Yes.
Where you have resources.
Yeah.
And it's resource management.
I could have sworn you had like cards as well.
The cards are the resource cards
Yeah.
that the numbers are rolled.
Exactly.
You don't build a deck.
Don't you discard cards at the end of your turn?
No. What poor person is like misguided you?
I'm looking
Mordecai,
this
do
up
it
now because now.
No, I can tell you because I played it last week. What you do is you set up the board, right? You set up all your stuff, and you put your settlements down, and you put a road off of it, and then you roll. Every person rolls in their turn. When you roll your turn, if the number that your settlement is on, you get that resource, and then you can turn those resource cards in to either make more roads, settlements, cities. You make a development card, which could be a victory point, a knight, so you move the robber, like a bunch of other different things. If you discard cards, if somebody rolls a 7, and you have more than 7 cards, But you don't like build a deck.
I'm thinking of Dominion. That's what I was thinking of.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Against all known laws of probability, the gun transforms into an enormous monster. With swords for hands. Sorry. Sorry. Monster dies and drops, a gun. Will you pick it up?
No.
Screw it. I'll just give it to yous. Go ahead and take it. No rollies.
I officially hate dice.
But no, I was thinking of Dominion with the deck building. I don't know why. That's my bad.
Is there anything that isn't in the Tower of Infinite Agony?
Right? I'm now fucking like questioning everything right now because I fucking feel like an idiot for that. Yeah, okay, I was thinking Dominion. God damn it. Fuck me, how'd I mix up those two? I feel stupid now. I don't know. I think it's also just because I get like, I'm a little annoyed because I have so many board games and then the guys never want to fucking play them. I still have Dark Souls and Doom because they don't want to play them.
I played the fuck out of the Dark Souls board game. That shit's so fun.
Fucking, they're like, oh, it's gonna be super hard. Yeah, it's fucking super hard, but that's part of the fun. Fuck you.
It's so fucking fun.
I played it by myself.
I played with my friend, Will. So good.
Because you can play it by yourself, which is really, and I did that, and I actually had a lot of fun. I also got the Kickstarter edition, because I kickstarted it, of Trial by Trolley, and I want to play that.
You see, this is the thing. You need me around if you're going to play board games with them.
All they want to do is play Secret Hitler! It's boring after, like, fucking 20 plus times playing it.
You gotta have me around.
And it's fucking stupid too, because Joe gets like super mad if he doesn't get Hitler in a whole session, and so like when he stops complaining, it's super obvious he's fucking Hitler. It's like, oh, Joe stopped playing. I guess I know who I'm using the bullet on. And then he gets mad that he lost. It's like, oh man, Joe, it's almost as if you were not mad because you were fucking Hitler. I also still call bullshit that Justin, no matter what fucking happens, always takes Nick's side, even if they're on opposite teams. That shit always got me salty.
Had to be the fact that like everyone was convinced that I was Hitler or a fascist, so I was just dicking around. And they shot me with a bullet. I'm like, are you sure you want to do that? And they're like, yeah, absolutely, you fucking fascist. And I do it, and I'm just a liberal. And I'm like, well, you were wrong.
I remember there was one game where we were wondering who Hitler was. I think it was one of the games where nobody knew, or one of the fascists didn't know who Hitler was. I think that's when we had like not as many players. I think it was, or something like that. I don't remember what it was. I think it was either that or the fascists forgot who Hitler was. And Ryan was Hitler, and we ended up shooting him. And he said, "Are you Hitler?" And he said, "No." And he thought he could lie during it. He forgot that you have to tell the truth on this. So we literally kept playing the game. And I think it was like, we still won. I think fascists ended up losing no matter what. And we literally were like, okay, who was Hitler? And Ryan's like, I was Hitler. Why the fuck didn't you say so when we killed you? I just remember Ryan just being like, what do you mean? You shot me. Do I have to tell the truth? Yes, because the game fucking ends. It's like we wasted like a whole fucking half hour playing the rest of the game because Ryan didn't fucking know he had to admit he's Hitler if he dies. I just want to play all these other board games I own. Nobody ever wants to play them. I mean, the guys kind of wanted to play the Haunted House on the Hill. That one was fun. Problem is that you have to have someone who's a neutral party, because once the I forget the term they use in the game, but pretty much once the I think it was the conspiracy I don't remember. Pretty much.
Is that where there's 4 like adventurers who go to the house, and like as you travel to each room, that you feel what the room is, and then after a certain amount of turns, the monster comes out and it's one of the players.
Yes, because what happens is if you find an artifact that's haunted, if you fail a sanity check, which the sanity check becomes harder and harder to pass with more artifacts unlocked,
Yeah.
you become the monster based on what room you find it in and what the item is. And, you get your own book. The guy who's the monster / serial killer or whatever gets their own book, and then the rest of the players get their own book, and they're not supposed to read each other's books. And that's why I feel like in my opinion, there has to be a neutral party.
I think I remember watching somebody from some of the guys from Achievement Hunter playing it, and then there were some kids at camp this year.
It's fun. It's really fun. I think I remember playing 2 games with the guys with it. They enjoyed it, but the problem was I had to be the neutral party, so I technically wasn't playing. I was watching them play. But I had no problem with it. I still had fun. It's just because you have to explain how things work to both sides, because, like I said, you're both getting entirely different rules on what you're supposed to do.
You fellas meet the missus?
There's the one night ultimate werewolf that I wanted to play with you guys.
I wanted to play that.
Yeah. That's another one that also needs a DM for, because I refuse to use the app. I don't think the app's as good. But that doesn't mean that I have to read from a script, but I still find it more fun. Just seeing everyone deliberating amongst each other, like, who's the werewolf? Who should we kill?
It's just Mafia, right?
It's Mafia for one night. It's Mafia just but with one night instead of multiples for lynching. Because whoever you lynch at the end of the discussion phase determines who wins. If you lynch a werewolf, the humans win. If you lynch a human, the humans lose, and the werewolves win. Why do I think I just said werewolves win twice? Did I?
Nope.
Okay. And the problem is, if you have someone like the Village Idiot in play, you could someone who's the werewolf might not be a werewolf by the end. Because, I don't know. I don't really like the Village Idiot. I'm gonna be honest. He literally swaps everybody's roles, and it can be kind of weird and chaotic at that point.
Sounds like my kind of excitement.
Well, he literally moves the roles counterclockwise for everybody, or clockwise. Which means that literally someone who's a werewolf might not even be a werewolf when the discussion phase starts. And you can't check your role anymore. So whether you check your role at the beginning of the game and that is it. You don't see it by the end. Unless you're like a seer who wants to view their own role. Because as a seer you can literally look at anybody's role, including your own. But no, I don't like the Village Idiot because it's kind of a little too chaotic for my liking. I like a little bit of chaos now and then, but not that much.
I am but a humble merchant, and these are my wares.
Yeah, you're like deep breathing into your mic.
What?
You're like breathing deeply into your mic right now.
Oh.
You go right over there, friendo.
Ready to do the claptrap mission?
Not really.
Too bad.
I had a list on like Amazon of a bunch of board games I plan on getting, and most of them were based on like movies and video games. Like there was a XCOM one I wanted to get, and so on. I'll have to look up the list again. I also still feel really dumb for mixing up Dominion and Catan. I'm so mad about that still. I fucking feel like an idiot.
It's alright. You only have it recorded down so that you wouldn't make
Ah!
it.
No.
and hold it against you the rest of your life. Lampshade the YouTuber. Imagine on multiple occasions talking about screwing yourself over and then actually doing it.
Let's playing curse. Although I guess that's more talking how you're gonna succeed at something, and then when you start recording, you fuck up. But I don't think you know what the Let's Playing curse is. I always don't know. Do you watch a lot of Let's Plays, or do you only watch like comedy collab videos? In terms of video game, in terms of video game shiz?
I have not watched a like. I haven't watched. I think I saw Let's Plays. I haven't watched one in so long. I want to get back into watching iframes, but like it's kind of hard because it's just like, oh man, he's playing this game, and I really want this game now, so I'm not gonna stop. So I stopped watching because I want to play. The
Yeah,
game
that's definitely one of the sad points of Let's Plays. If you like the game too much, you'll end up wanting to.
It's a sad point of actually owning a computer and being able to play games now. And I used to not be able to do that, so I used to watch people play games so I could see what it was like.
In some instances, I use people I watch and subscribe to as like, oh, there's a game that person plays. I'm gonna now let's play it.
No offense, but like that's why I don't really watch even your videos. Just like it's like I would, but it's just like I could play a video game instead of watch somebody play a video game, or just watch somebody watching me dick around in a game that I know too much about. For 30 minutes.
There's times where I want to do streaming more, but I'm not confident enough to do so. And I also feel like it. Oh my god.
Capable of growing beard. Turbo fact. If you could get me some dwarven beard hair, I would look swank as heck.
Oh, it's like literally one of the first side quests.
Shoot the dwarves for their beards, but that sends the hair. Instead, we're going to have to trick them into killing themselves. Hit the dwarves with the booze gun to get them drunk. Then lead him into some mining equipment. It's gonna be morally awesome.
Miss Moxie's Grog nozzle?
It is actually part of a Gunzerker build. And it is kind of nutty.
What was I saying before? I already forgot.
Oh. Let's Players?
I forgot what I was saying.
Everybody, stop mining!
Get over here.
Wrong mind, big stuff! I'll bite your bloody knees off! You should never come down here!
Get over here. Get over here.
What?
Get over here.
Oh, so it was right. Okay.
Eddie, remember this.
Well, you weren't doing it to me. I literally was standing there and you just moved away. So if you weren't gonna let me test it, then
You killed me for zero reason.
I literally was waiting for you to do the same to me and you didn't. So
And I didn't, because I'm a nice guy. And then you were like, hey Eddie, fuck you.
Here, watch. I'll do it to myself. There.
Nope, that doesn't reconcile what's happened.
Meh.
I gave you my trust, and you fucking threw it down and spat on it.
You don't trust me. Come on now.
I do.
Nobody trusts me.
Wrong.
Oh, I guess you can get yourself drunk if you shoot the ground or something. I don't know.
Yep.
Can't wait. This is part of an Berserker build. That's so weird. I'm assuming it must take a lot of fucking work to get it to a good damage rate.
What? Grog nozzles?
Yeah, it's only at 127.
It's less for the damage, more so the sustained.
More for the fact that it seems to do it almost automatically, like guaranteed slag rate.
Also, I think when you like deal damage to enemies, it heals you or something. So it's got like sustained.
Oh, okay, so that seems pretty good.
So you just dual wheel pistols with it and just like flap them.
I think I was saying before about how I watch the Let's Plays just so I can Let's Play them. Oh no, I was talking about streaming, how I'm not like confident to do streaming. And there's not a lot of games I can think of that I would do streaming in terms of compared to like Let's Playing. At least not
confident.
At least in terms of what my follower / sub count is right now. Like I'd love to do the Jackbox games or the games that are like, hey, your Twitch chat can interact and screw you over.
Killing Floor?
Killing Floor has that? I didn't know it did. Though, like, there's a game called Immortal Redneck that's really popular right now, where it's pretty much a redneck American redneck going through ancient Egypt. Pretty much just going and just shooting shit. That's pretty much the best I can tell you. I have no idea really if there's like an actual story in it or not.
Wow.
But it's just you pretty much your chat can either give you buffs or debuffs, or buff the enemies, debuff the enemies, take all your weapons away and leave you with a stick, and so on. And it looks like actually a lot of fun. But as it stands that I only have on average 1 to 2 people watching my stream, obviously I'm not going to do that. I'm definitely not heading the right way, am I?
He died.
I also still want to do more group games in terms of like 4 or 5 people, including you and me, just playing. Like I think I told you about the Project Winter, which is like Trouble in Terrorist Town mixed with I forgot the survival game again. Fuck. Whatever. There's just a bunch of group shit I want to do. Though I don't want to devote my channel to entirety just co-op and group games. Because funnily enough, a lot of YouTubers I follow who do primarily those content are talking about how it's like kind of burnt them out and they're tired of having to set up stuff just to do a recording session, and that's all they do is set up times for recording sessions and not everybody can attend.
Rip.
Yeah. So a lot, and not even mentioning a lot of people are also just moving to Twitch in general, which is really depressing because I can't actually, like, I don't mind streaming because obviously it's on my own time schedule, but watching someone else stream is extremely difficult for me because half the time they either stream when I'm working or just when I'm just not at home, and I just don't, and their just time schedules are fucking awful for me, which I can't blame them because that's the whole point of streaming is that you have your own time schedule. I just never have the time. I never have the time for it. Oh, I guess we can just go through this. Here. Are you trying to get up? What are you doing?
Trying to figure out where the hell to go again. Fucking hell.
This map's confusing.
So I know there's this fucking stupid area that you can go to. Just remembering how to get to the fucking place.
No, I guess that door's locked, isn't it?
It's the one who killed Boss!
Yeah, that's the outset. We gotta go to the inset.